Kristin, my online 90-day slim down weight loss challenge. And she has completed it within 2 months because we were only looking for 10 pounds of body weight to be lost. And now when Kristin came to me, it was more of not knowing the right direction to take, and it seemed like she was struggling just for a little bit and figuring why she can't just eliminate these 10 little pounds, you know. And that's how we got in contact. I'm sure, you know, Kristin can share with us how she heard about me, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah. So, you know, I follow you on Instagram.
Right.
And so, like, you know, constantly seeing the weight loss stories and things like that. And I just, like, needed a kick in the ass because I just wasn't doing anything. Historically, you know, I've been a professional acrobat. I'm also a burlesque dancer. So, you know, I am active, but my habits had gotten really out of control and I could not see that.
During stressful times, people often turn to unhealthy habits to cope. Like Kristin, during the pandemic, many people found themselves developing new unhealthy habits while others felt old ones resurface. According to a 2021 survey from Value Penguin, 61% of Americans hope to break an unhealthy habit they developed during the pandemic.
You know, so it was great to, you know, have a meal plan. I am so busy, just like everybody else. And so eating is really like a challenge. Having the meal plan was really awesome. And then having the workout schedule was really awesome too. You know, just having like the accountability and that work is done.
Yeah.
I don't have to do that work.
Right.
It was very helpful.
And you were okay with someone holding you accountable throughout this journey?
Yes, I needed that. I needed the accountability. For sure.
You know, most people don't realize it until they actually experience it. And it is useful. It helped me because I've had a business coach through my journey. And, you know, that allowed me to stay focused on top of my game, hitting my goals, and I totally get it. The 10 pounds that we managed to burn off, how did you do it? You know, I mean, you did mention the workouts, by the way, that gets all sent through my app.
Yes.
Right? And how did that work out for you? Having to use your phone and follow these exercises.
It was great. It was great. I liked having the phone and the app. There was, you know, freedom in it. Like, okay, and it's nice because it times you, like it starts the workout. Yeah. You know, and so it's like, oh, okay, we're doing the workout now. You know what I mean? So that was really nice. Just having the diverse workouts. Right. You know, because I will only ever do the same thing.
Exactly. Because not many people know how to build a workout routine and change it over a period of time and continue to change it so that way we don't, you know, get too complacent.
Yes, so that was really great. You know, again, the diet was huge, eating every, you know, like 2 hours, like on the meal plan. Yeah. That to me, it was just a big game changer.
What did you think about the food structure, the timing, and the meals itself? Was it too difficult to make on your own?
No, it was actually really great because the way that the, you know, meals and the recipes are configured, it's just like, you know, you have your staples, like the vegetables and like the protein and the grains, and then, you know, I have a gluten sensitivity, so I have to be mindful of that. But there was definitely a lot of options for me. Yeah. I tend to eat a plant-based, more of a vegan diet. I'm not going to say like true vegan because I don't want people like coming for me.
Understood. It's okay. We're not offending anybody.
Yeah. So, you know, like the meal plan was really good for that too. Okay. The portion sizes were really good. I definitely have a lot more, like I'm eating a lot more like beans now than I did before. And I think that was another point of like me falling off the wagon with my diet was just frivolous eating.
Mm-hmm.
But having like, okay, this is your like plant-based source of protein, put this on, you know, whatever else is called for the meal at the time. And the way that it was balanced really did fill me up.
Typically, I work with people for 90 days, depending on their body type. So ending this program early, I mean, what did you think? What was going to happen? Were you expecting that? Or were you thinking it was going to take you longer?
No, you know, and then plus, you know, I did get injured. So that kind of plays a little bit of a part in this. But you know, I was.
But
really
you have to
surprised.
understand, this is a pre-existing injury.
Yeah.
This is something we've been trying to work around, building up strength, and you know, things like this are going to happen unexpectedly. You just have to make sure that you start the process now,
right?
So that way you protect yourself in the future, and that's what Kristin did now. In this point in time in her journey in her life, so it's pretty awesome.
You know, and it was really surprising for me to finish in the 60 days. I didn't think that was, you know, going to happen. But once you get, you know, the momentum building and you get some traction and start building the habits, it does stick with you.
Good. And that's the whole purpose of this, to make sure not only whenever that time frame is that we're done. That everything just stops. This is something that you've developed for yourself, so that way you know how to live and sustain yourself in a more healthier way, in a more healthier environment. And you have a daughter, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So isn't that something to actually help your child understand what food it actually does to the human body by showing her what you're eating?
Be a role model. The best way for you to encourage healthy eating is to eat well yourself. Serve appropriate portions and not overeat. Talk about your feelings of fullness, especially around your children. Try to keep a positive approach about food.
Yes.
Right? Doesn't that help?
It does,
It
for
does.
sure.
So
yeah, she always makes fun of me because I eat vegetables.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. You just throw it right back at her and say, if you ever want to look this good when you get old, then yes.
Yeah.
Right. So that is a great thing to have established for yourself, especially in your own home and for your family. That's most important. So,
like, my grocery bills did not go up. I was able to make things in bulk.
Right.
You know, and that was really good.
Purchase and cook what you purchase, right?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. So, and that's what helps me when I meal prep myself. I save so much money if I just stick to the grocery list. You know? So, well, let's go ahead and wrap this up. I just want to say good job, and
thank you.
You know, we've became friends online. You know, so it's pretty cool to meet new people around the world, and being a privilege to help also people like Kristin. So I'm grateful. Thank you.
Me too.
Thank you for being a client.
Yeah, highly recommend. Highly recommend.
Thanks. See ya.